Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Now at 8 o'clock, Lexington firefighters are investigating a fire that ripped through an apartment complex early this morning.
Plus, investigators are trying to figure out what caused a deadly crash in Anderson County overnight.
And family and friends are remembering a teenager killed in a crash in Harrison County. These stories and more, plus breaking news as it happens, coming up on WKYT this morning. Well, good morning. It's December 14th. I'm Sean Moody. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Whitney Wetzel. It is a dreary start to this Sunday.
Dreary, yeah, and it sounds like it's just going to get more dreary as we go, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's check in with Mike Linden. He's over in our First Alert Weather Center. Mike?
Well, Sean and Whitney, you've got to look at a glass half full because we are going to once again sit right around the mid-40s, which is totally normal for this time of year. It might not be the prettiest December day out there today, but nonetheless, a positive start out of our temperatures this morning in the lower 40s and mid to high 30s. No need for the ice scraper this morning, as you might typically think that you would need on a December morning. And the reason why temperatures are locked in like that, because it's just, like Sean and Whitney said, pretty dreary outside. That low-hanging cloud cover just staying with us throughout the morning hours and will more than likely hang around into the afternoon before some of it begins to break down, because we're looking at some mild, warm air working its way into Monday, which should not only warm us up, but should also bring us some showers to kick off the work week. Behind that, much colder temperatures, setting us up for potential winter weather next weekend. I'll show you exactly what I'm tracking and how it might impact the bluegrass coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, Mike, thanks. New this morning, crews are out at the scene of a fire that badly damaged a Lexington apartment overnight.
The fire units were called out to Donnybrook Court around midnight this morning. At one point, more than 20 fire and police units were on scene. Police say no one was hurt in the fire. They say an investigator is still trying to determine the cause of that fire. New this morning, Kentucky State Police and the Anderson County Sheriff's Office are investigating a deadly late-night crash. The Anderson County coroner says he was called out to a crash on Wildcat Road around 8 o'clock last night. He says Logan Driscoll was pronounced dead at the scene after being thrown from his car. An autopsy and toxicology report for Driscoll are set to take place today in Frankfort. State police are still investigating the cause of that crash.
Today, family and friends are mourning a Harrison County teenager who was killed in a crash Saturday morning. The Harrison County coroner tells us 17-year-old Colton Lane Burris died when his truck flipped over an embankment. Burris was an honor student, an athlete, and a member of the junior ROTC at Harrison County High School. In a post on Facebook, Burris's mother wrote, quote, "The light of my world was snuffed out." Now, WKYT's Garrett Weimer will have the full story on this deadly crash coming up at 8:30. A man is at UK Hospital this morning after police say a driver hit him. It happened last night at a bus stop on Liberty Road. Lexington police tell us the victim was standing at that bus stop when a car in the outbound lane drove right into him. Police say the driver then took off, but police say he called them soon after.
In a neighborhood not far from here, an individual called in and said that he had been the driver that had struck the individual on the side of the road here. And so, again, we made contact with him, but he isn't charged at this point. We're just now conducting the investigation.
Again, that victim is at UK Hospital. We don't have an update on his condition, but police did say that he had life-threatening injuries when he was transported.
Well, investigators found her arm and torso near the Kentucky River. We found out this week who she was. The Henry County coroner identified the remains of Goldie Massey, who was reported missing back in October. Massey is from Lexington and was last seen alive in Scott County. Investigators say last week Massey's torso washed up on the banks of the Kentucky River 120 miles away from where her arm was found a month and a half ago in Henry County. People who knew her say they can't believe anyone would do this to her.
It's a heinous crime. I mean, it took talk. Someone planned this to do what they did. No human should have been treated that way.
Investigators haven't made any arrests. New this morning, Bowling Green police are investigating an officer-involved shooting. Our affiliate in Bowling Green says police were called out to a sporting goods store last night after getting reports of a man trying to shoplift a rifle. Witnesses said they saw a man running through a parking lot. Then they said they heard someone yell, "Stop." Then, according to police, the suspect reached for his waistband and was shot by a Bowling Green police officer. They say the man was airlifted to a medical center in Nashville with non-life-threatening injuries. Police have not released his name or the name of the officer who shot him.
Protesters marched in Lexington right outside of a packed Rupp Arena. They stood for a movement called Hands Up. About 20 people held up signs at Triangle Park Saturday morning protesting two recent grand jury decisions not to indict police officers in the deaths of black men. That was in St. Louis and New York. Protesters say they just want their voices heard.
Just to support the cause and be sure that our voices are heard here in Lexington, Kentucky, because police brutality, profiling, and all of those things happen everywhere, and we just want to raise the awareness of that here.
Protesters also staged a die-in at Fayette Mall yesterday evening where they lied on the ground. Police agencies around central Kentucky are gearing up to equip their officers with body cameras. President Obama has even proposed reimbursing communities for half the cost of buying cameras and storing the video. Berea police already use these cameras. Richmond and University of Kentucky police are wrapping up a trial on different models. Versailles police say they'll test the cameras next month, and Lexington and Louisville are also expected to test them soon.
New this morning, Louisville Metro Police arrested a suspect in a murder near Churchill Downs Friday. An LMPD spokesperson told our affiliate in Louisville a 26-year-old Deshaun Dorsey was arrested around midnight in connection to the death of Portia Mills. The Jefferson County coroner said Mills was stabbed multiple times. Police aren't sure how long Mills had been dead when they found her. Dorsey is charged with murder and is set to be arraigned tomorrow. A death investigation is underway after Kentucky State Police found the body of a man while responding to a house fire in McCreary County. Troopers say just before midnight Saturday, they went out to a home on South Highway 1651 in the Pine Knot community. They say they found 66-year-old Johnny Taylor dead inside. They say he had multiple stab wounds. Their investigation, they say, is ongoing.
State police are investigating two suspicious mobile home fires over in Laurel County. The fires happened on Old State Road around 11 o'clock Friday night. State police believe the cause of both of those fires is arson. No one lived in either of those homes, and the two are relatively close to one another. Flames destroyed a home in Scott County Saturday afternoon, and firefighters think that a wood-burning stove is to blame. It happened around 1 o'clock on Muddy Fork Road in Georgetown. Firefighters say the owners left their wood-burning stove running while they went to visit some family. No injuries were reported there, but officials say the home is a total loss.
Police in Lexington are making sure children have a Merry Christmas with their annual Shop with a Cop. Officers raise money throughout the year so they're able to take needy families shopping. Yesterday, they helped children pick out gifts inside the Meijer on Reynolds Road.
This gives us an opportunity to reach out to the young folks in our community and to show them that we as the police are people too, and that we as the police are here to help them and to support them.
Every one of those kids who participated in the event walked around picking out gifts with an officer. They had their own personal shopper each. And after a year of planning, Lexington firefighters handed out thousands of Christmas gifts to grateful parents yesterday. More than 100 volunteers handed out toys, board games, bicycles, and many other holiday items to more than 1,000 families. Each shopper is given a number of tickets. Each of those tickets has a different color, meaning a different kind of toy. Firefighters say helping the community like this is like helping their own family, regardless of the season.
It just warms you up inside. It really does. It warms you up inside, and because you never know when you might be in that predicament that you might need help.
Firefighters say they've already started planning for next year's drive. It's always one of those nice things you see every year. The police officers, the firefighters getting involved like that.
It is really nice to see.